risk taker, and I feel like life is too short to be comfortable. So that thing that you want to do, you get up and you do it.
One thing I've learned from the dojo is don't be afraid of work and effort and sweat and blood and tears.
If you could condense and tell our audience here the problem you are solving with Unikorrn.
Yeah, absolutely. So Unikorrn is a meeting platform that helps businesses to mitigate risks, kind of combating the early startup failure rates by helping businesses to strategize, mitigate risks ahead of time.
And you mentioned something that I loved in your presentation and caught my attention, Dora. So I have moderated panels on Dora, and it is super complex. Really complex. There are lawyers that literally their job is to help companies navigate this new world that they're going to have to deal with. So explain to me how you are positioning yourself to help startups deal with this.
Absolutely. So with the DORA Act that's coming out, one of the 5 pillars that businesses have to abide by, the first pillar being that you have to have a system that helps you to mitigate risks and enhance your governance. So that's where Unikorrn wants to position itself to be that system that helps businesses to mitigate risks and improve their governance.
Okay, and so the Block Dojo is a blockchain accelerator program. So I know that you're using blockchain technology. I also know that you're using AI. So can you tell me how these two techs are powering your business forward?
Absolutely. So with the AI side, we use AI to create AI agenda generators to help with best practice. The AI can tell you what kind of things you should talk about based on your meeting type. And then we use AI for like meeting prompts, meeting insights, helping with productivity, which is amazing. And then in terms of the blockchain aspect, which is the most important one, we're using blockchain to enhance that level of security, which is something none of my competitors are doing. So that's the edge, our star that we have right now.
It's music to my ears. Oni, I love that. We love that at CoinGeek. Amazing. Something else I loved so much about your presentation is you mentioned you were part of The Apprentice.
Yes.
I want to say that you made it to the top 18 out of like 80,000 or something like that. And also you've obviously gone through the Block Dojo program, so you have lots of experience. And I was hoping that you could just share a piece of advice from all of these experiences you've had with our audience on, what can startups do to really just navigate through this crazy world?
So I feel like being in the dojo and being on the show helped me boost my confidence to achieve things I thought I didn't have the confidence in achieving, or maybe I thought I was too small to make a change, but you're never too small to make a change. So whatever you want to do that you feel will make a difference, do it, and I just have that confidence.
Love it. You really came through on stage tonight. You were fantastic. Love chatting with you tonight. Thank you. I would love, Danny, for you to tell our audience what problem you are solving with SeeSaw.
Well, we kind of came at this trying to tackle many problems, but we got to start somewhere, right? So going from a totally idealistic kind of top level standpoint, we kind of drilled down to a very narrow use case. We need information out there. So we don't want to be driving young people away from the research they want to do or the articles they want to read. So we're helping media to get over this paywall cannibalization of their own industry.
I hate paywall.
Yeah, everybody. That's what we've been finding is everyone does, on all sides. The readers hate it, the students hate it. I hate it. It sounds like you do. But the publishers don't actually like them as well. It's like a necessary evil. So we saw a chance to get the data we need to train our AI algorithm, which we basically want to change the future of digital advertising. We feel there's a more balanced way forward, hence the name SeeSaw, for commerce and for consumers. So we basically think we can serve them more relevant ads and give them the chance to have less ads and not have their attention bombarded all of the time. We decided we could get there is to utilize some of the blockchain technology that's at our fingertips to safely store this data and use psychometric data, which is a much more accurate and efficient data to understand the readers, the users across the digital landscape, and to get them to trust this new way, this new method of data. So we see it as a transition, a bridge to the future of digital advertising to get us into a Web3 system one day.
This is exactly what we say at CoinGeek. This is perfect. And I loved how you say that the users will have control of their data.
Yeah.
This is exactly what we'd love to hear. So I'm so happy to hear that you are putting together a company to address this issue. And you've mentioned how you deal with blockchain or how you use blockchain. How are you working with AI?
So how we're working with AI is we're basically gathering this psychometric data through the paywall use case that I told you about, and then we're using machine learning to train on this psychometric data. So,
Amazing. Oh, lots of love here at the Block Dojo Showcase Cohort 8.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Danny, and good luck with your project.
it was a pleasure meeting you all.